My name is Steve Steinhauser. I've been nerdy my whole life.
Yes!
After losing everything in a superstorm that hit New Jersey, I'm on a quest to restore my collection. Join me as I meet collectors, visit the coolest comic shops, and have some fun along the way. My pockets are on fire. Are you kidding me? These are my nerdy 30s. Hello? Hey, what's up, man? How you been? So I got a phone call from my friend Mark. He's in the middle of doing renovations on his house and mentioned he had some old toys he wanted to get rid of. He's doing his bathroom now, so I'm thinking it's a win-win. I get new toys, he gets a new shitter.
Hey Steve, come on in.
Hey, my name is Mark. I've known Steve for almost 7 years now, and I heard he was looking for some old toys, and maybe I can help him out.
So right down here.
He didn't tell me exactly what he had. He just told me it'd be something I might be interested in. So, I mean, I'm going in there blind. He could have Turtles, he could have Thundercats, he could have He-Man, he could have Ghostbusters. He could have anything I love, so I really have no idea.
Oh, yeah!
So we're walking downstairs, I turn the corner, and there it is, a table filled with storage containers. We have a lot of loose figures in there, and already I know that this was worth it. I see these toys, and my mouth starts to water. I love digging my hands in bins of loose figures, pulling out weapons, all kind of crazy stuff. I just love it. Is this all for sale?
I don't want to sell all of it, partially because this is what I played with my entire life as a kid.
Yeah.
So, kind of want to save it for when I have kids, so they have something to play with.
Oh. Okay. Mark. Ghostbusters. You have any more of these?
Think just what's in that box.
We have Egon. We have Peter Venkman. And we have Janine.
I got that, plus I have the firehouse over there.
So he's got the firehouse. Here's the big question though. Does he have Ecto-1 to go with it? I wanted Ecto-1 so bad. I never actually had the Ecto-1, but I had the firehouse. You said you had the firehouse somewhere?
Yeah, at the end.
The Ghostbusters firehouse. You want to know the first thing I thought of when I saw that firehouse? Yes! Man, I had this. I never had the Ecto-1 though. You have the Ecto-1. Yes, he does. Boom! It's missing some pieces and it's some serious rough shape though.
Yeah, just like I told you before, everything here has been played with.
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
Well, that's the way it's gotta be, you know what I mean? Like, that's puts character into it. Like, if you play with it, it means you had some serious fun. That Ghostbusters firehouse. Man, I gotta get that. I gotta have them both, Mark. What are you asking?
Well, just like you were asking me before, I'm not really connected to the Ghostbusters too much, so make me an offer on this.
I'll tell you what, in the shape that it's in, and it's missing a lot of pieces, but you know, it's something to add back in the collection I had. Let's do a bundle on this. Let's do, what do you think about Ecto-1, Firehouse, and all your figures for 30 bucks.
You'll do that.
You do that?
Yeah.
It's a deal. It is a deal. Ecto-1, Firehouse, bundle deal. So I'm eyeballing all these toys, and I come across Krang from the Ninja Turtles. I need to have this figure. I had this when I was a kid. I mean, this thing is gone. This was a lot of memories in there. I just have to have it. Remember Krang?
I do.
And he's actually in there. What did he sound like when he was on TV? Remember his voice?
No, I don't.
You don't remember his voice? He was like, Shredder. Remember that? You don't remember that?
I might have the bass to it too. Bass Krang.
Do you have his arms by any chance?
If I do, they're gonna be in here.
Because I have to have this if you have his arms. If he's complete, I'll definitely take him. Turtles action figures was where it was at in the 80s. The cartoon ruled the 80s. The movie ruled the 90s. I mean, there wasn't a bigger action figure line than the Ninja Turtles. I mean, they were huge. Boys, girls, everyone loved turtles. I gotta get some of this stuff.
There was two versions of Krang too. There was the Krang that had the blue veins, and there was the Krang that didn't have the blue veins. The ones with the blue veins came with the little walker. I want to put him aside though.
The Krang figure's in good shape. I gotta make an offer. I gotta make an offer on this figure.
Well, we found both arms. I know you said this might be in the realm of possibility to part with. I mean, it's in pretty good shape. You have some of the decals are coming off. It's heavily played with. Again, it has that sticky feeling on there. Krang is the correct Krang in there. I mean, ballpark, what are you thinking?
I honestly don't think I could part with it. Such a central figure for Turtles.
What if I offered like 15 bucks?
I can't, not for 15.
Well, shoot, show me something out. 20?
I can't.
Not even 20 bucks?
I can't give you 20, I can't sell it.
Why wouldn't he take that offer? What's he gonna do with it?
The Turtle Van and Technodrome. These were awesome. I remember playing with these outside, and I mean, like, I was driving these around off cliffs and everything else. I mean, that's amazing. It's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's missing some pieces, but I think I saw some of the pieces in that box over there. Technodrome. This is old school. This was also hard to find. I mean, I remember getting this and just flipping out because, you know, I actually found it. I think this opens up and get in there and slide down. I mean, it's got all
the eyeball would slide down.
You still have, oh, that's right. Do you still have the eyeball?
Yeah,
You have the eyeball. That's amazing. Let me take a look inside of this. I mean, it is a little rough. I mean, it's got its pieces though. I mean, it's got some of the pieces in here. It's definitely dusty. All right, I got it. I really want it. All right, Mark, listen. I really want it. Okay. What do you say if we can find all the pieces for the Turtle Van? I'll look through all that stuff again. Technodrome and Krang, bundle deal. I mean, in the shape that it's in and the amount of...
I should just stop you now. I'm not gonna sell the turtle stuff.
Well, at least they'll make you an offer. If I can make you an offer, maybe you'll change your mind.
All right, go ahead. Not gonna stop you.
All right, so here's the deal. In the shape that this is in the pieces it's missing, I mean, it's like you said before, it's been played with. What do you say, bundle deal? Turtle Van, Technodrome, Krang, and if I can go through those pieces to find the rest of it, I can do 80 bucks on all three, bundle.
Can't do it.
Well, give me something. I mean, like, is this even something that's in the cards, or just stop?
It's not. Not the central pieces of the Turtles.
I mean, what are you gonna do with this stuff besides give it to your kids?
Isn't that all you need to do with it?
How about 100 bucks? 100 bucks for everything.
Not on that. Can't part with Turtles.
You're killing me, Mark.
At this point, I'm pretty pissed off. I mean, Mark calls me and tells me I can come over here and buy some toys. He's not selling any of his turtles. What the heck's he gonna do with them?
I mean, I got some stuff, but is there anything else that I can buy? I mean, I can't buy your turtle stuff. G.I. Joe stuff's off limits. I mean, is there anything else you got for me to look through?
Do you like He-Man?
I do like He-Man.
Let's take a look.
Okay, that sounds good to me. But we're gonna come back to this because I'm not done with this yet.
All right. Beating a dead horse on that one.
I'm gonna get these turtles. It's not over yet. So he tells me he has more stuff. I turn the corner, and there it is, the mother lode.
Are you kidding me? You've been holding this out the whole time?
Didn't really think it was a big deal.
Not a big deal. In my world, He-Man's a very big deal. Mark, you get a whole box of He-Man toys here, loose ones. I'm overwhelmed right now. I can't believe you have all this. We have Snake Mountain, Fright Zone, Spydor. There's so much here. He's got a lot of loose He-Man. It's going to be virtually impossible for me to go through each one of these figures and make an offer. So I'm going to have to go bundle deal on this one. So it's almost impossible to make a deal on anything individually. Mm-hmm. How would you feel about maybe like a bundle deal?
That was what I was thinking the whole time. Just try to get, you can take all of it, because I don't want to just break it up. What am I going to do with one less piece?
I mean, I'm throwing a shot in the dark here because you're probably missing some pieces and weaponry and that kind of thing. I mean, I saw some weapons over there. Maybe I can grab on the way out. But what are you thinking for the play sets, the vehicles, and the figures? $50?
Let's pack it up.
Yeah, it's a deal with me, man. That sounds great.
Sounds good.
Thanks, bro. That was a good deal for all those figures. The Batmobile. The 1989 Michael Keaton Batmobile. I was holding it in my hands again. That brought back so many memories. If I just got this would have been worth the entire trip. Arguably the best Batman they had, honestly. Mm-hmm. I mean, Christian Bale did a really, really, really good job, and they just ruined it now with Ben Affleck, who makes me sick to my stomach. But, I mean, this is one of the coolest things I ever had. And you have it in a box. Is it actually in there?
It's in there. It is actually in there. Probably missing pieces, but...
And you have the armor that goes over
with
it?
the armor. Don't know how strong that armor is, but...
Dude, I remember this. Remember in the movie where like he parked it and he left, and then people were trying to go over to the car, and all of a sudden he pushed a button, and the armor went over it? That was pretty awesome. Oh, man. It's missing the trunk.
Yeah.
It is missing the trunk. So it's not, I mean, it's played with, it's not in bad shape. It's just missing, it's missing the trunk piece. I gotta have this, man. I really need this.
That I'm willing to part with. We'll make it worth your trip.
How would you feel about $15 for the Batmobile and the box? Considering the condition that it's in. I mean, I'll even take it with the missing pieces.
Let's do 20.
Did you do 18?
Yeah, that's fine.
Did you do 18?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'll take it. $18? That's not bad at all. I got it. I can't help but notice, buddy, you got more turtle stuff. A lot more turtle stuff. In boxes. I gotta make an offer. I have to. I mean, what do you think? Everything here, Krang, Turtle Van, Technodrome. $300.
Can't do it.
Would you go $350?
I think in the long run, to me, these toys have meant so much to me that like it's really just not worth it to sell.
No, I can understand that. Would you go 500? I mean, that's it. Would you go $500 for the whole lot? And
I should. It's a pretty big number for toys that have been really heavily played with, but I just really don't want to part with them. So.
All right, man.
Sorry.
I can respect that, man. Definitely. I'm going to leave it at that. Really? I don't know who's more crazy. Me for offering $500 or him not taking it? Overall, I think today was a pretty good haul. Mark hooked me up with some good deals. I got a whole lot of stuff for a real good price. And I kind of hope that I helped him get his toilet. So every time he drops a deuce, he thinks of me. I got the Firehouse, Ecto-1, and some figures for $30. I got these Masters of the Universe figures and playsets for $50. And finally, I snagged the 1989 Michael Keaton Batmobile for $18.
I'm Batman. All right, Steve.
All right, man.
Good
You
seeing
take care of
you.
yourself, all right, brother?
Yep,
Thank you so
definitely.
much for everything. Hey, Lon, could you put this away for me, please? Put it on the shelf if you don't mind.
Is this mine?
No.
Aww.